Join me for a 6 a.m. morning routine. Reality is, I don't actually move till like 6:40 because I like to lay in bed, fully wake up with my pup and my husband, and just like a nice quiet time before the day really starts to get going. I'm just not a 6 a.m. straight out of bed girly. And then I go into the backyard usually. We let Bentley out, and of course we want that vitamin D. We want sun on our skin. 10 out of 10 recommend this. Just go stand in front of the sun for like 2 minutes. I promise you, it'll help you wake up. And guys, look, you can see the moon here at all times. Isn't that weird? Next up, I get into a shower. I don't have like a normal routine because I'm not going to an office. So I typically shower just to like kind of wake me up and have some form of consistency in the routine. And then I go straight into my skincare. I'm doing hyaluronic acid first, ladies and gentlemen, serums first and foremost, always, and then I go into vitamin C. I have a really easy 4-step skincare routine. It's not that complicated. I feel like you don't need 12 million products on your face, just something that's gonna make you feel good. Next up, I do moisturizer. And then a cherry on top is my face sunscreen. And guys, I live in 90-degree weather. I need sunscreen constantly, okay? But that's usually my morning skincare. I really don't feel like I start my day off until I do that. And then here I am making our bed, and I didn't realize the camera was blurry, so my apologies, but you've probably seen me make my bed 10 million times, so you get the gist. And then usually I get coffee. I wait about almost an hour to have coffee, so that's why I get ready, I get my stuff done, and then I head for coffee. And I also always drink water beforehand with pink salt, so don't forget that. Get your electrolytes in, girlies and guys. But this is like my favorite time of the day, and I am somebody that uses coffee creamer, and it does break my fast hypothetically because I intermittent fast, but that's just something I'm okay with because guys, I don't like black coffee. Like, it's either cream or I won't have coffee, period. So at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. Also, intermittent fasting is definitely not for everybody. It just works really well with my schedule and my routine. I usually don't eat till noon. So I figured this entire morning routine would be shown till the afternoon. But this is me pouring my second cup of coffee with some pink salt. And then usually I like to clean up the house, just do like a quick little refresh. This was me. I don't usually do dishes after dinner. I know, is that gross? I don't know. I leave them in the sink overnight. Like, okay, I think that's gross, but it's just how I am. Okay, guys, I'm not the cleanest person. So I usually just get on track before I start the day. All right, plot twist. It's actually not that exciting. This is the reality behind my mornings at the moment. Is I usually hop on my laptop. Usually I'm working on some podcast. I have Hitting the Bars with Kelty. We got some big plans for season 2. And then this is me getting into a couple meetings. I actually one-on-one train girlies. So if you're ever interested, feel free to shoot me a DM on Instagram. But I love it. And I do that for a couple hours. And then I feed Sir Benton. Look at him. He is the cutest little obedient sir. And then this is, once again, the reality of being a full-time creator. And like, sometimes that requires me being on my phone, finding, content ideas, or maybe thinking up. I remember I was writing my notes app, just like what I wanted to get done today, what I wanted to film this morning. And I don't know about you guys, but do you ever feel like you need to accomplish something, and so you just push it off because, I don't know, procrastination at its finest? I'm human. That was me. I did that for probably 45 minutes, and then I want to do what was it? I think it was 5 things they don't tell you about your fitness journey, and I'm gonna post it on Instagram. But I filmed me in a cute pink Honor outfit, and then I just wrote up the content on CapCut. That's actually like a phenomenal app if you guys ever need to make content. And this is the finished product. As much as I would like to be like, wow, I have this really fun, rejuvenating morning routine where I go to the beach at 5 a.m. I don't. Like, this is actually the reality, and I'm sure a lot of influencers are just showing you their best days. This is just my normal day, okay? I did want to show you my fit because I'm about to head to the gym, and for breakfast I'm having a banana water, and then I found my leftover breakfast burrito from breakfast yesterday, and I was so ecstatic. So I literally had this banana afternoon. I think it's 12:22 if you see on the clock. Look at me checking her out. And this is the delicious breakfast burrito and beans that I had before I went to the gym. Then I'll make lunch after. And I figured I'd walk you through a little leg day routine. Here's something about me. I am a Smith machine snitch. I will hog that thing forever, in the sense of I like to do a lot of my workouts on the Smith machine because it's just easier and less like work for me to put everything away. Of course, I unrack my weights because I think you are the devil if you do not, but I just find it easy because like I can do hip thrusts, I can do Bulgarians, I can do everything. So I started off with sumo squats, then I went straight into static backward lunges. And this is where it gets a little dicey for me. I started doing RDLs, but it's honestly kind of hard to do it on the Smith machine, I think, because of the range of motion is quite poor for me. So I would probably prefer just to do that with dumbbells or just a barbell that's not connected to the Smith machine. And then I went straight into hip thrusts and I was feeling it. I only had like 35 minutes to do this workout, so I was just trying to go the fastest I could. Typically, I like to do about a minute to a minute and 30 of rest, and then I go back into the workout. And depending on how I feel, I'll up my weight. Then I went into Bulgarian split squats, and at first I was doing it until failure. So that's where I started to get a little wobbly, and I just really wanted to feel on fire. Guys, I wanted to feel like the devil today, okay? But you know what? I unracked my weight, so I'm not the proper devil. Hey. So I finish off my Bulgarian split squats with Bulgarian split squat jumps, and they are quite literally the devil. Ready for this? Yes. You're gonna cry if you try this workout, but just try and burn out, do at least 3, you're good to go. And then I just felt like, why not end on the leg press? But my camera ended up dying, so I did about 3 sets of that. All right, that wraps up this morning routine. I honestly just wanted to show you a realistic morning routine. I think a lot of the times people assume, if you're like this content creator, that your life is like butterflies and rainbows all the time, and that I live near the beach, so like I'm swimming every single day. And don't get me wrong, I like to do that every now and then, but like realistically, it's a lot of admin work, especially now that I'm like training girlies. I have to edit. I also have a podcast that I edit and I film, and a lot of it is just like downtime on the computer, and I wanted to show you that. And also, I consider my mornings probably until noon. I don't know about you guys, but this is where I'm at my life. I will be traveling, so let me know if you want more morning routines. Like when I'm traveling, I'm gonna be gone for a couple months, but I hope you liked it. And I just wanted to normalize, like, it's okay if you don't have the most extravagant or aesthetic morning routine. It doesn't mean it can't be successful, and it doesn't mean you can't still achieve your goals. And yeah, apologies for my camera dying. I ended up finishing on the Stairmaster, and then I did narrow leg presses as well, but you clearly didn't see that. So gotta love me not charging my cameras. But with that being said, do not forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will see you next time.